Hey y'all, I'm back with another book haul for October. Who's excited about October and it being finally fall? I know I am. So one of the books I picked up, or actually two of them, they're from Jeanette Oke, and I don't know how many people have really heard of her, except for that she did the whole Love Comes Softly series. And I love her because they're just simple love stories. I definitely already have read both of these, but I was just like, you know what? I need to keep them in my collection because, like, hello, I'm a book collector, so why not? And also, they're really good books because this one is about how a man falls in love with his bride. Like, you know how they send away for brides, and I think that was super cute. And then this one, I actually cannot remember off the top of my head what it's about, but from the story, it says that it's about a girl who finds courage in being in an abusive situation. And I'm just like, that is so brilliant. Like, Jeanette Oke wrote about hard things and about good things and just simple love stories that make a woman's heart like melt, or even a man's heart, because they're super, super good, well written, and just kind of like be like, oh, I'm so swept into this story. There is true love out there, which sometimes, as we know in this world, it's kind of hard to realize. So I also picked up an entire collection, or most of them, because I don't think the entire collection's available yet. But it is the Fallen series. Super beautiful covers, super beautiful, and I actually have picked up this one like 3 times. I like couldn't resist it because they're just so pretty. But I'm super excited to read this. And now that I have the whole thing, I'm like, yay! I can start reading it, and just super excited about that one. The next series that I got the first one of Miss Purdue's, or Pedigrees, because I can say Purdue, or Pedigree. You know what I'm saying. Home for Peculiar Children. Now, this is has the movie out, and I'm not gonna lie, the movie gave me nightmares. So I'm like hesitant to read it because I struggle with nightmares and I don't particularly want to have them. But I also really, really love the story too, like how he has to travel back in time to get back to his love, and then, or at least according to the movie, and just like these children who are misfits are still loved, and etc., etc., etc. So I'm super excited about that one. The next one I got was City of Souls. It's book 5 because I already own book 1 through 4, and I was like, why not? Just finish the collection out, right? The last novel that I got was this one. It's called Intertwine, and it looks like a super good read, super like girly, and just something that I would read in general. The next 3 books I got that are actually self-help books or self-love books, depending on your viewpoint, and mainly about different viewpoints on God, or what you realize you tell yourself about God. Like this one. This is The Lies We Believe About God by Paul Young, and I've already started reading this, and it's actually super good because it's not like in your face kind of like, oh, you should believe in God. It's more like, I fight every day with different things and aspects about God, and that's why I wrote this, is basically what it was. And I just super love the way that he thinks about things. It's way different from a lot of the other Christian world, and it's just a really great way to understand where you're coming from and understand where other people are coming from. And then I also got Paul Young's book, The Shack, which is super controversial, but I know that it's a highly recommended read for everyone because it's a different perspective on life, and we all need different perspectives on life to see where other people are coming from, or see why somebody might think this way while you think this way, and just being respectful and just understanding everybody's viewpoint. And then the last one I got was this one, The Life of the Beloved. It's more about like how you are a moral person in a secular world. Because there's just, we want to always be loving and kind towards other people, and let's face it, Christians are not. They're actually considered bigots and stuff like that, and it's part of the reason why I struggle with the whole Christian world, because they sit there and judge everyone else if they don't believe the way that they think they should believe. And so I think focusing on loving people where they're at, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're still people. Just love them for who they are, and don't sit on your high tower judging them because they don't do this. Because face it, if you're sitting there judging someone else, most likely you are probably just as bad, if not worse, than the person that you're judging. At least I know from my own experience that is totally what I do. For example, I totally judge people that don't wear makeup every day. And there have been many days where I don't wear makeup, and it's just like a silly little thing that I judge people on, and it's super rude. I know, but it's just like a thing, and then I like look and I'm like, I don't feel like wearing makeup today. But obviously today I wore makeup, but everybody's different. And so you just have to accept and love people where they are, and just be like, okay, cool. And just being able to do that helps people love other people, you know what I mean? Anyway, I totally got preachy on there, and I totally apologize, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any books you want me to read or recommend me to get, just let me know down in the comments, and subscribe.